We need some sanity. That is what a swing state Republican member of the U.S. House of Representatives told Politico in a recent interview. Now, unfortunately, this lawmaker was not named, but the statement rings true nonetheless. We need some sanity in the Republican Party. So the question is, of course, what sparked this unnamed Republican lawmaker to beg his party to finally become sane again? Well, it was the nonstop push for impeachments coming from the lunatic fringe members of his party. So here's what's happening. We've got multiple Republicans in the House right now that want to impeach President Biden. They want to impeach Merrick Garland. They want to impeach CIA Director Christopher Wray. They want to impeach Homeland Security Secretary Mayorkas. They want to impeach everybody that they can. But even some of the lunatics right now are looking at it and saying like, we actually don't have any crimes we can charge them with, so we probably can't impeach them. And you would think at that point that maybe that would lead to a return to sanity, right? Well, apparently not. Because the lunatics who say we don't have crimes to impeach them for are now saying, if we can't impeach them, what if we just use the power of the purse and strip all of their departments of all of their money? Then they can't do anything, which is actually why we're mad at them allegedly in the first place for not doing things, and now we're going to take away their money so they can't do things. Totally sane party, right? By the way, that is Republican Representative Ken Buck, who says, quote, if we've got a problem, a policy difference, not high crimes and misdemeanors with Mayorkas, the proper procedure is to cut his salary in the appropriations process. So you're just going to make it to where these people have jobs and they don't get paid. They have departments that don't have any funding, so they can't do the things that you're mad at them for not allegedly doing already. Nuts. Like, these are nuts. Let's not even beat around the bush anymore. These are not normal people. These are not people who have fully functioning cognitive abilities, okay? These are partisan hacks who want nothing more than to see America suffer. That is their agenda. That is their goal. That is what they're abusing their power to do in Washington, D.C. But that one unnamed Republican, man, they know what they're talking about. Here's the full quote. Let's say Ron DeSantis happens to be the next president. Now, Democrats will be cutting off his cabinet because they don't like his policies. This keeps getting worse. We need some sanity. You know what I love about that quote most of all? He doesn't say we need sanity. He or she, actually. They just say we need some sanity. Like, they're not even saying let's be totally sane. They're just saying, can we be kind of sane? Can we be not as crazy? Like some sanity? Just a little nibble of that insanity treat? Or sanity treat, excuse me. But no, you can't even get that with today's Republican Party. And y'all deserve it. You deserve every second of this. This is what you chose. This is what you have embraced. Going back to the Tea Party days, right? When those lunatics burst onto the stage, you embraced them as one of your own. You allowed them to climb through the ranks of the Republican Party. The crazy evolved into this massive tumor within your own party, but rather than cut the tumor out, you decided to feed the tumor. You decided to say, hey, Mr. Tumor, how about you start calling the shots? So you can beg for sanity now all you want. You really should have told your party to do that about 15 years ago, though. Because at this point, you're probably too far gone to have anything salvageable left of the Republican Party at all. Thanks for watching, everyone, and well, here comes the awkward part at the end of the video where I ask you to like, comment, and share, and subscribe for more content from Ring of Fire. Also, you should consider becoming a member for some exclusive content and perks, including early access videos and exclusive videos. Check out the link in the description.